All right, guys, so I'm here in Shanghai now because I got to stay and go to the hospital. It's, I think, Shanghai 6th People's Hospital for my left knee, because I think there's probably like a cyst in there or something, and it's been bothering me for the last good long time, like 3 years or so. So I'm gonna go check it out, and hopefully I can get that problem solved. But I got a hostel. It's actually really clean and really cool, and it's close by right here, and it's 10 USD if you would believe it or not. But I haven't eaten all day, or didn't eat all day, so I walked around the hostel area and tried some food, and now I'm nice and full. Pretty happy about that. But while I was walking over to get some food, I noticed that there was a Walmart here, and let me flip the camera so you can see what I'm seeing. So look at that, there are like all these small shops in there, and then I think if you look at that right there, it says the entrance. So let's go ahead and check out and see what Walmart in China, or at least here in Shanghai, looks like. I've never seen a Walmart in China before, so that's gonna be super, super cool. Whoa, and look at this, guys. They have these like flat escalator type of things that go up and downhill. It's gonna be super cool. So let's go ahead and get up on the escalator thing. I'm actually going up right now, as you can see. And sorry if if I look a little bit distorted, because I didn't bring my selfie stick, so the camera's kind of close to my face, so it kind of distorts things when you're really close to the face. So I gotta hold everything manually. And plus, I forgot my microphone on this trip, so oh well. And man, it's been so busy the last, almost month since I've come to China. I've had to get so much stuff processed, like my apartment, traveling everywhere, going to my dad's town in Chongqing, going to Chongqing, going to Shanghai the first time. And then, of course, I just got back from Hong Kong, like day before yesterday. And like day before yesterday is like midnight day before yesterday. So I've only had yesterday to rest up. But anyways, there's Walmart, the entrance. So let me flip the camera and let's take a look. So that's really cool. Let's take a look at what we got here. Looks like there's like a sample lady right here. That's so cool. Whoa. Look at the giant ramen selection. Market side nuts. Over here, almonds. They have like a cell phone aisle, but it's like, whoa. It's different. And they even sell these AC units, like the room by room AC units. We got some shavers, hair dryers. Guys, these hair dryers are expensive. 158 renminbi or yuan for that. Well, I guess that one's not too bad, but still 50. Like on Taobao, which is like basically like Chinese Amazon. I got my hair blower for 28 yuan. I don't even know how the factories make money. And you think that, the quality of the hair blower would be terrible? But no, guys, I mean, it works perfectly well. 28 yuan translates to like, maybe like $3 and like 50 US dollar, yeah, 350 USD. That is so crazy cheap, guys. We got a toaster oven, microwaves. I need to get some, I actually need to get a toaster oven and a microwave for my apartment eventually, because some of the things I like to make sometimes are like require an oven, making some bread or some pizza or something, or roast potatoes. In Chinese cuisine, those really aren't, staples. And I don't eat those things often, but every once in a blue moon, I'll crave those things. And man, it's like, having a toaster oven is useful. And obviously having a microwave is very useful too. But I'm pretty sure if I bought all the stuff on Taobao, I could definitely find it cheaper and just as high quality, I'm sure. Wow, guys. For all of you guys that live in the United States, all of you will know that Walmart is basically like the place to shop. And actually, let me go ahead and expand the camera so y'all can see more of what I see. But all of you guys in the United States will know that Walmart is the place to shop. And of course, almost all their stuff from Walmart comes from China in the first place. But, you know, I just wanted to really see how is Walmart in China different from Walmart in back in the USA. Look at all these plates at the center. Holy moly. These woks are crazy expensive. 500 yuan. 600 yuan. Just to give you frame of reference, guys, on Taobao, like I bought a wok, and this I don't think this was a non-stick. I don't think this is a non-stick wok. But I think the thing I bought on Taobao was like 53 RMB or something like that. 53 RMB. So I don't know why it's so much more expensive. Not to mention I also got a lid for it as well. It's really cool. You know, looking at all this stuff, you'll see like this one is like the cheapest wok that they have. Still like 99, which is still like basically twice as expensive as what I can get on Taobao. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, like Chinese people use it like, or not even Chinese people, like East Asian people, Korea, Vietnam, Japan, Southeast Asia. For all you guys that are, you know, East Asian or Southeast Asian, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But we use these plastic type of tubs for a lot of different things. A lot of different things. It's pretty interesting. I probably will actually need one of these completely metal spatulas and ladles and everything like that. But these, again, this is expensive, guys. Maybe it's because I'm in Shanghai, and maybe Shanghai has like, you know, maybe the prices are inflated because it's of course one of the biggest cities in China. But still, it just it kind of seems like the prices of everything are pretty expensive, guys. You know, compared to like American prices, I mean, yeah, it's cheaper. I mean, quite a lot cheaper for sure. But, you know, with inflation going on in the USA, that's not really saying much, guys. You know, relative to Chinese people's income, this is quite expensive for what Chinese people would buy. Maybe that's why the Walmart here doesn't have very many customers. Because I'll tell you guys what, if I was, you know, like, well, I am Chinese, and I am gonna live here, and I am living here. But as somebody who's, you know, has only lived here and really bought stuff, you know, regularly, daily life stuff now for the last maybe 2 weeks or two and a half weeks, I'd say. Last 2.5 weeks. From the price I see, guys, it's like, you know, I could definitely get this stuff a lot cheaper at, like, you know, like in domestic Chinese grocery stores. And for certain from Taobao. In fact, I'd say the prices here from, if I compare it to Taobao, I could probably get the stuff, everything I see, for probably like at least 30% cheaper, I think. At least 30% cheaper. Oh, for those of you that don't know what these are like underwear and sock hangers, because in China, most people don't have dryers. They prefer to dry clothes outdoors, hanging it. And so these things, you can get them to, again, hang your underwear and your socks and whatnot. And I actually bought some today on the bullet train with my phone. And yeah, it was like 11 yuan for it, 11. So like the fact that this is like, 30 and 19, of course this is like a small one, but it's like not very worth it because it's so small. I pretty much got like a big one like this for like 11. Got two of them for 22 then. It's just not very worth it in my opinion, guys. Look how cute that is, guys. The capybara. Little capybara chair. Is that how you say it? Capybara? But that's one thing I noticed about being here in China. Ever since I was super young, some of the stuff is just so, like creative for the products. Of course, the stuffed animals and stuff like that's super cute. But, being on Taobao, there's actually like it's kind of like social media, like Instagram or TikTok, where you can scroll through. Like you can scroll through, like stuff if you, like shorts. And they're like mini advertisements of products that you find interesting. Or like, the algorithm will pick up things that are going to be like, it's going to pick up, suggest products and cool advertisements based off of what you like. And guys, like the advertisements on Taobao are actually really cool. In fact, I'll put like, I'll be playing in like this corner right here just for a little bit, some of the ads that you'll see on like Taobao, scrolling through the shorts, and it's really interesting, guys. And I've actually bought quite a bit of stuff because the algorithm, like suggested some stuff that I might need or find interesting or cool. And it's actually really useful, guys. And the prices, again, are so cheap on Taobao. But just as like frame of reference, again, if you take a look at like these power extension cords and, stuff like that, I mean, this one's 40 RMB or 40 yuan. I could probably get something like that on Taobao for maybe like 20 or so. Huh. We got like toys all over here. I think Chinese people, instead of having like one mega store, and I could be wrong, but instead of having one mega store, I feel like a lot of Chinese people prefer to have like, their more local, smaller stores around that one place kind of specializes in one thing and another thing. So as an example, since we're here on the toy section or the book section for little kids, there'll be a store that's going to be like specializing in like toys, and then another one that specializes in like baby diaper, or not baby diapers, but baby stuff. And another one that sells like clothes. Another is like a restaurant. Another is like, I don't know, like fishing stuff. Another is like hardware tools stuff. But they're all like really close by and next to each other. And I feel like Chinese people prefer that, instead of having like a giant mega store. Now, I could be wrong about that, but from the big mega stores I've been to, it seems to be the case. And then for some reason, all these big, mega stores that have like all the things put together, like in the United States, like if we're at Walmart or Target or something, in China, I don't think that's the most popular thing. And maybe that also has to do with why the prices are higher too. Oh, whoa, these are like sort of like Lego. But it's not the Lego brand, though, I don't think. It's not Lego brand. For those of you that are in the United States, like Lego is overpriced, guys. I mean, they're just like little pieces of plastic that stick together. And anybody who is like a manufacturer would know that, like, manufacturing little things of plastic is, like really not going to be that hard. It's just, Lego's the most popular, like, brick store, brick toy store in the world. So of course they can overcharge their prices to whatever they want. So I guess China's made their own version of Lego. What's the price of this? The outdoor mat? I just bought one like day before yesterday on Taobao. Oh, here it is. Holy moly, guys. 70, 60, 50. God dang. That's expensive. That's gonna be like, you know, again, for us here in the USA, it's still cheap because, you know, inflation is freaking crazy. But for China, this is like expensive. I bought one of these and it's shipping right now on Taobao for like, I got it for 23 yuan. And similarly, I got like these bath mats right here. Got one for 13. So 50, man. No wonder people here are not shopping here at Walmart. All my Chinese 朋友 or my Chinese friends that are watching, like in the United States, it's the opposite. You know, like most people, vast majority of people in order to buy stuff, they all go to Walmart. They all go to Walmart. Yeah, they got a little bit more money, they go to Target. They got more money and they pay for the same stuff usually. They pay like, if you for my Chinese friends. In the United States, there's another big kind of store like Walmart called Target. But the things at Target on average are probably like 30% more expensive. And I would say like 70% of the products that you get there are exact same as Walmart, but they just upcharge it. And they upcharge it usually because, you know, for the people that don't want to shop around the Walmart people. So it's usually like Target shoppers are usually kind of like a little bit more bougie, live in like nicer neighborhoods, and they can just kind of spend more money just cause type of people. I mean, I live in Plano, Frisco, so you got quite a bit of those people. Not to say Target doesn't have good stuff. I buy their whole wheat flour a lot of the times because it's actually cheaper than the Walmart sells for their whole wheat flour, and the quality is just as good. So Target does have some good stuff, but by and large, guys, it's like for my Chinese friends out there, for my 中国朋友们, you know, it's like for my 中国朋友们, it's like yeah, it's like most Americans will usually be shopping at Walmart for all their daily needs and everything of that sort. We have Kathy's giant hallways of toilet paper and everything. Actually, there are very, very few like American brands. Oh, well, there. Here we go. There's one. We got Huggies, and of course, I have Ari, my daughter. So I'm very familiar with these. But if I turn around, oh, of course we got. Oh, sorry to get distracted. But Pampers too. So we have these brands back in the States too. But look at these. I don't see any of those in the United States. BC Baby Care. Goon Premium. Oh, that's an interesting name. Goon. For those of you that are where English is not your native language, a goon is kind of like a creepy person, kind of creepy a little bit. So I was like, huh, that's a little bit of a strange name for the baby stuff. And I'm about to embarrass myself, guys, but, you know, I can speak Chinese conversationally. It's not a problem. No accent, but I can only recognize maybe about like 50-60% of characters. So, like, if I read this, I can only read like, what is that? Don't know that one. Don't know that one. I think that's ball. And I think that's nay, maybe. Nay. Like, probably making a fool out of myself. I think that's nay. All of you that are from China, you guys are probably laughing your ass off at me right now because I probably got that wrong, but I'm sure that one's ball. And then 大鱼 something. So big fish something. So that's like basically 50% of characters. But all these brands I've never seen. In fact, they have very few brands that are actually Chinese. I'm sorry, not Chinese, but American brands that I see. Of course, they have like the biggest ones, but like if we take a look at the toothpaste, Crest, but oh, Colgate, of course, but you know, they have all these like, you know, other toothpaste brands like Yunnan Baiyao toothpaste. Yunnan Baiyao toothpaste. Very interesting. Got this big clothes section. Huh. And I'm probably gonna make a giant fool of myself again, but it's like, again, my Chinese is not reading. When it comes to reading, speaking is a way better, but my reading and writing, especially my writing, is not up to par. So let's see, it's like 2件7.8 something. I'm not sure what that means. Like two like things of clothing. Is that 7.8? I don't know what's trying to say. 7.8 something. Of course, I'm using my phone right now, so I can't, you know, like use the dictionary and memorize it for later. And of course, now since I'm living here in China, my Chinese is going to improve a lot as time goes on. But you know, biggest problem is there's a lot of characters that I don't know, like half of them. Half of them I don't know, guys. 60 yuan for a polo. This feels both familiar and like, you know, new. Familiar and new. Clothes section. Oh, of course, we got Dickies. All you that are in the USA, look at that, we got Dickies. But those prices are a little bit exorbitant, guys. It's 80 yuan for that. Man, that is expensive. Expensive, guys. And oh, for those of you, if you've ever been to an Asian household, you'll know that we all got these indoor slippers so that we don't get our house dirty. Oh, whoa, there's another floor. Let's go up there and take a look at what they got. Here we go, guys. We just got to like the food section. I know you all like the food section. Whoa. All the rice options right here. For all you that are in the USA, you will never see a rice option like this in Walmart. Only if you're in like 99 Ranch. Where you see all those rice options. The entire wall of it. For those, for my American friends, of course, look at all that cooking oil too. But for all my American friends, oh, well, did I just get that wrong? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So for all my Chinese friends, I'm sorry. For all my Chinese friends, 99 Ranch or Jiujiu is like the Chinese grocery store in the United States. I think it's the biggest one. So I think it started in California, but I live in Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. So Dallas, Texas. In Dallas, they have quite a few 99 Ranches. Oh, here we go. Let's go and take a look at the big giant wall of chips. Well, that's not much of a giant wall, guys. Or is it? Do they have more options? Oh, no, they do have more options. But here we go. Let's see. Take a look at all the Lay's chips. For all you guys in the USA, you guys are going to be shocked by all the crazy flavors they got here. So, I mean, of course, you guys are familiar with this, nacho cheese, but look at the cover. Or here, this one's a little crumpled, but look at that. So cool, right? They have like anime characters, of course. Garlic flavor, and you got this little like crying garlic. Guys, this one is crazy good. Crazy good. If you've never had it, try it. You guys will, your minds will be blown out of your butt. cucumber flavor. I don't have a sweet tooth, but they have cucumber flavor here, and it's actually very, very, very mildly sweet. It's not bad, but I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. We got spicy crawfish flavor. Look at that. And then of course, we got Pringles, all sorts of different flavors. Super cool. Anyways, down there is the meat section, and let's go and take a look what they got at the meat section. For all my American friends, like you guys are gonna be familiar with this. This is kind of like their deli section, but unlike the deli section back in the States, it's not in the middle of a corner. It's right in like the center of this second floor, or is it second or third floor of this Walmart. And here are some familiar ones. You got the, and of course this one, I forget what it's called, but you guys in the States, you know, definitely know what that's called in the United States, because we got the same thing. But they also got like, look at this stuff. Roast duck, roast goose. And of course they got like, man, guys, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. The flavors are definitely different. Whoa. I think that's pork. Whoa. Yeah, guys, I figured this part would be super cool. Like, so, of course, we got the meat section in the United States for Walmart, and all the stuff is like saran wrapped in one section. But this is much more like, it's kind of like a cross between like the Chinese style and the American style, where we have the meats. Like, take a look at this. Of course, we have like, you know, this looks familiar, right? Like, you know, like they have the meat. This looks like beef shank inside of like this kind of packaging right here. But that's a big hunk of meat, by the way. But they also have like these open meat sections where you can choose the selection you want to have. And wow, look at all the selection that you could get from here. Oh, and by the way, look at that. You have like a whole pork bone in there. Pork bone is great for making some great soups, guys. That is so cool. Look at all the options you have. You got way more meat selection choices here in the Chinese Walmart. Like, wow. Are those duck? I think that's duck feet. Duck feet. For all you guys from the USA, don't knock it till you try it. Like, chicken feet, duck feet actually tastes pretty good. If you cook it right, it actually tastes quite good. Don't knock it till you try it. But wow, look at all of the options you got. Of course, you got like the pork chops right there, but look at all these other crazy options. Pig feet. Again.
你好，
哦，你好，你好。
点肉吗？
啊，不用不用，就是来看看。
我直播呢。
我是那个外国的，我就是拍个视频给我的女儿。哈哈。
哦，
好。And then pig feet, and again, don't knock it till you try it, guys. It tastes really good if you know how to cook it right. And wow, guys, super cool. They got chicken breast. It's actually kind of hard to find chicken breast in the United States because, I mean, sorry, not in the United States, in China, because usually in China, people will eat like the entire chicken, right? So like they have an entire chicken right there, and they'll usually like take the entire part of the chicken, and just having like a chicken breast kind of like this is like a very Western thing, especially I think like more, especially kind of like more of an American thing. Of course, we got like, you know, different organ meats too. So liver, but I think, is that heart? Yeah, heart, pig heart. For those of you that are not very, like your palates are not very adventurous, you know, you probably won't try it. But if you know how to cook that stuff, it tastes very good, guys. Believe it or not. We got Chinese fish balls here too. This meat section is really cool. It's like a combination of like Chinese style with American style. Oh, here's something very Chinese too. In the last like 10 years here in China, they've been like saran wrapping all their fruits and vegetables. So look at that. You got like bananas that are being sold. all individually sold and packaged like that, right? Like, look, even, you know, all the stuff that you could have all individually packed. And if we take a look at like even the cucumbers and tomatoes, look at that. Everything, absolutely everything. Packaged, packaged, packaged. And that is so nice, guys. It's like super, super cool. It makes everything organized and it makes everything look pristine and clean. Very cool. Alright guys, and that's pretty much the end of my Walmart trip. I didn't see the entire store, but I did see most of it. And on my way out, you can see that I saw these little kids with their little roller skating lessons outside with their roller skating teacher. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.